So what is the CAGED system? C-A-G-E-D. It refers to 5 different chords: C, A, G, E, and D. All right, but not in that way. Rather than playing 5 different chords and changing the harmony, the CAGED system helps us maintain the same harmony by just changing the position and the orientation of our fingers. So what I wanted to focus on today, or how to identify these shapes on the neck without a capo, because last time I did it with a capo. Some of these chord shapes are bonkers. They're not as practical as others. I don't expect you to use all of these, but to see them is really, really helpful. I'm gonna save major chords or major arpeggios for this video and minor arpeggios for the next video, okay? Just wanna keep things super easy. I think if you can master a major chord and you master it and you know how to play it 1,000 different ways, moving to the next chord, whether you start with C major, you go to D major, it's gonna be that much easier, and exponentially that time will go down with regard to how long it takes for you to learn these shapes. I will have tabs for these shapes, but first, just want to give you an idea. So let's find a bunch of C's on the neck. So we're starting CAGED, we're starting with C. Now, after C comes A. So we have to figure out where the next C chord is, okay? It happens to be here. You might recognize this, for the players out there that are comfortable with bar chords, it's simply a bar chord on the 3rd fret. Major shape, my middle finger's actually not doing anything. Okay, so we have C, A. Now the next one is G. This is where the shapes get a little, just not as practical. This one's kind of wild. One time. So what is happening here? Well, basically, I took this G shape, G being my root on the low E string, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. Now, if I just play this with open string, it's gonna sound not great. All right? That's the reason why we put the bar down. Okay? Or you would use a capo and then you could just play it like this. So the idea is that there's this movable capo concept going on. We had 0, we had it on 3, we had it on 5, C, A, G. Next one is E. That's another bar chord that we should be comfortable with. All right? So that's what we have on the 8th fret here. And then we go to D, which is another kind of odd one. Now we have to capo on fret 10. And we have this guy right here. Looks really strange, but all I'm doing is I'm taking a D major chord, right? And I'm moving it, D, my root here is on the B string. I'm moving it all the way up to a C, keeping the same shape. And if I want to get all the strings that are necessary to flesh this out, obviously I can't do this. You'd have to put that bar down on the 10th fret. You're basically emulating where the bar or nut is. It's a movable nut. That's really what's happening. You're moving the nut across the fretboard. So C, 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 and C. I want to show you arpeggios that kind of lay on top of these chords. I mean, all an arpeggio really is a broken up chord. So check this out. So this one we have open strings. Okay. When we hit here, this one, and I always like to go below. If my root is here, you go all the way till you run out of real estate on the guitar, okay? Next one, the G shape. We've got this. All right, for the E shape, we have this. And lastly, for the D shape, we have this. And if you want to continue, right, now you have to make that C shape with the other fingers and bar 12. Now you have this. Sorry. And there you have it. Phenomenal exercise for fretboard knowledge. I'm telling you, this is, I remember spending many a minute doing this. I was obsessed with learning all the shapes. I just wanted to be able to put more tools on my tool belt to allow me to just think less in the moment. That's what this is all about, okay? So I'll play the whole thing up and down, and then you're gonna have some fun on your own, okay? So, here we go. And there you have it. I'll see you on part 2. We'll cover all the minor shapes. Enjoy, happy practicing, and I hope this helps. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Helps me out a ton. You've heard it before. You'll hear it again. Thank you. See you soon.